Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon to our respective lecturer, Madam Nurul Lizan. Today we will present to you about the company that we choose, which is Foodpanda, and how this company related to our subtopic, which is teams, multicultural teams, and virtual teams. Before that, my name is Muhammad Azfar Nakib bin Raizat, and I come from 82204A. For the first slide, I will talk a little bit about the company background. Foodpanda is an online food and grocery delivery platform that established on 26 March 2012 and the headquarters places in Singapore. Foodpanda processes and sends order to partnering restaurant and commission riders to deliver the food to the customer. The service is available via website and mobile application. For now, Foodpanda is the largest food and grocery delivery platform in Asia, outside of China, and it also operating in 12 markets across Asia, including Malaysia, Thailand, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Cambodia, Laos, Philippines, and more. For the next slide, teams is a group of two or more people that exist to fulfill a purpose of the task. They're interdependent, interact and influence each other, and has mutually accountable for achieving common goals and perceive themselves as a social entity. There are several types of teams, including departmental teams, virtual teams, advisory teams, self-directed teams, and more. Even teams start out as groups, but not all groups mature into teams.
Now I will present the types of teams in Foodpanda company. Creating the teams in an organization specifically for the company will giving more advantage, which is it can make better decision, product and service. It also can increase employee motivation and engagement to fulfill drive to bond, closer scrutiny by team members. Foodpanda is a new company that has a service team, which means members of the team will work together to generate a standard product or service or to make continuing decisions. Foodpanda is a service that connects to the client with local eateries that deliver food to their homes or office. Customers can use the application to peruse the menus of the various restaurants. After that, they can send in their request for meals, at which point they will prompted to make the payment and provide an address for the food to be delivered to. The orders of the customer are confirmed via SMS, and anticipated delivery time is provided alongside the message. The Foodpanda company is also responsible for bringing all of the restaurants and shops customer onto the Foodpanda platform. Furthermore, the Foodpanda company is passionate about building strong relationship and delivering success to perform the sales. Foodpanda is support global communication and collaboration among its employees, customers, suppliers, and other business partners. Next, the commercial team. Within the company, Foodpanda is the one that is responsible for finding new business prospects, promoting existing operation, and make sure the company is growing quickly and sustainably. This company also have a communication and public affairs teams, which they tell about Foodpanda story with a focus on building communities and long-term partnership to grow the food delivery industry in Asia. Next, the finance team is accountable for the planning, organizing, directing, and managing of all activity across to this company. Foodpanda has a legal and data BI team that will support all of the operation of our global brands by sharing knowledge, data analytics, and best practice from other markets. As a result, our company will be able to make decisions that are more informed and data-driven. Next, the marketing and concept. Team will be responsible for making the creative minds behind the brand and campaign that captivate customers to order food, grocery, and more on our platform. During this time, the new business team also will be helping to fuel and expand Foodpanda's newest business verticals such as grocery and daily necessity deliveries, Panda Marts, and Foodpanda shops. In addition, Foodpanda has a staff whose only responsibility is to oversee all of the company's business procedure and operation in order to deliver a satisfactory service to both its client and its business partners. The product and design team will be in charge of the product managers and specialists, product designer and product analysts. They will work together towards the common goal of making Foodpanda product easy to use, beautiful, meaningful, and functional. The Foodpanda company has what is known as a technology team as well. This is the group of the engineers that are responsible for creating Asia's largest food delivery platform. They are in charge of developing the features, tools, and infrastructure that the customer riders and partners love.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Dayang Suryati binti Satimin and I will present my part, which is multicultural teams and virtual teams. A multicultural teams in workplace can be described when its employees come from a number of different cultural and ethnic origin. Not only does this encompass factors like color, gender, ethnicity, and religion, but it also includes things like age, education, and ability. One of the benefits of leading a multicultural team in the enrichment that comes from building relationships with people from a wide range of ethnic backgrounds. The typical conflict that arises among coworkers can be made far more difficult by cultural differences, which can also lead to communication breakdowns. Next is a way to manage multicultural team. A way can manage multicultural team is by manager intervention, which is encouraging adaptation. An intervention that promotes adaptation, such as a carefully constructed team structure, is one tool available to managers of multicultural teams. In order to get everyone working together effectively, it may be necessary to divide them into smaller teams first. This strengthens team unity by allowing members to become more familiar with one another and gain insight into the processes which their co-workers operate. Also, it can help reveal areas of weakness or incompatibility early so they can be fixed. The next one is virtual team. Virtual team is a group of employees who meet and collaborate virtually. Virtual teams are not limited to members working from the same office. Members can be located anywhere, from across town to across the country or even around the world. One of the main drivers of the need for virtual team is the expansion of the global economy. Many multinational corporations now have regional branches in locations all over the world, all of which contribute to the same overreaching goals. There are a number of aspects that can play an important role in the success of a virtual team, including technological competence, leadership abilities, and the competencies of individual team members. The first one is technological competence. A leader of a virtual team must be responsible for choosing the most effective means of electronic cooperation and communication for their group. To facilitate effective communication and teamwork, companies must acquire and maintain high-quality electronic and collaborative technologies. The second one is leadership abilities. Leaders of virtual team must possess exceptional leadership abilities because they will undoubtedly be tested in the face of significant challenges. Leaders are often seen as the glue that keeps team together. They have to build trust with minimal personal interaction and feedback. Because of these difficulties, it is essential that leaders acquire new skills that go beyond those needed to direct conventional teams. And the third one is competencies of individual team members. Members of virtual teams need to train themselves to be effective in their roles. Those that participate in virtual teams must have extensive knowledge in their field. Members of virtual teams require a wide range of skills and abilities, including the ability to manage projects, work effectively across cultural and functional boundaries, use electronic communication and collaboration technology, and display interpersonal awareness. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good evening, I am Nur Fazira Fitri binti Muhammad Asnan. Today I will present the multicultural teams and visual teams of Foodpandas as an evidence to show that Foodpanda have their multicultural and visual teams. We have found that an article where the head of people team, Mr. Ingo, was interviewed. In that interview, he has stated that the Foodpanda by that time has more than 7,500 employees, and he also stated that the people team employees also has more than 40 nationalities, as well as they also speaks more than 20 languages. In the interview, when Mr. Ingo was asked about their teamwork, despite working with different cultures, he answered that they made decisions according to the local needs. He also added that they always maintain their strong cultures while keeping the values of Foodpanda. Lastly, from the website of Foodpanda, it was also stated that they have more than 9,500 employees from 11 locations around the globe. Their employees also have more than 55 nationalities, that they speak more than 40 languages. That's all, thank you. And next, I will talk about the visual teams of Foodpanda. In that interview, Mr. Ingo mentioned that it is not easy to connect with all of the employees due to different cultures. Therefore, Foodpanda also have their own virtual teams, especially during COVID-19 pandemic. They would work from home as Foodpanda care about the health of the employees. They use platforms such as Workplace and Slack for the virtual meeting, and in this meeting they also share updates about the markets. In conclusion, a team is an organization, means it is an interdependent interact where they influence each other. They also work together to achieve their company's goal. And Foodpanda also has their various types of teams that works in different areas. And since Foodpanda is operating in more than 300 countries, Foodpanda also have their own multicultural teams and virtual teams, where these teams always satisfy needs according to the cultures. They also created virtual teams during the COVID-19 as they work through Workspace and Slack channel for the safety and healthy of their employees. Thank you.